not every brokerage is the right fit for every type of agent. I think that includes eXp. At the end of the day, this is a phenomenal company that should be a great fit for most agents, but there are going to be types of agents where honestly they should be somewhere else. So today we're going to talk about the 5 different types of agents who should not join eXp Realty. My name's David Tortellini. Let's get to it. All right, so the first type of agent who should not join eXp is going to be an agent who's really just comfortable doing, a few deals a year, 4, 5, 6 deals a year. They don't care about building up company stock. They don't care about revenue share. You can learn about those 2 things in some other videos that I have. They don't want to build passive income. They don't want to build anything for their future. Most likely, they have another job somewhere else, and real estate is a part-time thing for them. These types of agents, they're really not going to be able to take advantage of everything that is eXp. Now, if you're doing 5 or 6 deals a year, but you want to be doing 15 or 16 or 25 or 30, then come to eXp, take advantage of all the training, 50 hours plus training, and grow your business. But if this is a part-time thing for you and you just want to sell a few homes a year and make some extra money, then eXp probably doesn't make sense because the money doesn't make sense. At that point, you should just join a 100% brokerage where they'll charge you some admin fee per deal and call it a day. And that's easy. You can be out a couple grand a year through those brokerages, or as opposed to being on the 80-20 split with eXp. So, this model just doesn't make a ton of sense for those type of people. Now, not to say we don't have a lot of those kind of people here, and it's great. Of course, we want great agents here and we want everyone here, but the math probably makes a lot more sense if you were to join 100% brokerage, if all you want to do is 4 or 5 deals a year and that's it, and that's what you consider your real estate career. So that's person number 1. All right, agent number 2 who should maybe not consider joining eXp is someone who needs all their leads fed to them. So at eXp, we're not given leads at eXp. We need to generate them on our own. They give us systems like a KV Core website with, in-house pay-per-click management, stuff like that, express offers. There's a bunch of opportunities to generate your own leads, but no one at eXp is just handing them to you. Not unless you join a team. But if you refuse to join a team, you can still go to a brokerage where they hand you leads. Now, it's like being on a team. It's a little bit different. It's maybe not quite the same as just being 100% independent, but there are some brokerages out there that will feed you leads on a regular basis. You're going to pay for them. It's going to be like being on a team at eXp without all the benefits of being at eXp, but you can at least tell everybody that you're an independent agent and you can get leads fed to you. Now, that is not the way to build a sustainable career, but it is an option. Now, I do think that in order to have a real career in this business, you need to be able to generate your own leads. So whether that's, running your KV Core website and building through that, or learning to build your business by referral, or taking advantage of the countless hours of training to learn how to build your own business, that's a totally different thing. But if you are someone who absolutely needs to be fed leads by your brokerage, then maybe eXp isn't the best fit for you. The third type of agent that I don't think would be a good fit at eXp is someone who's not a team player. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be on a team or run a team. I'm just saying the general attitude of eXp is that we are all in this together, and that a rising tide raises all ships, and that we are here to support one another and to actually finally be a brokerage where the agents aren't in competition with one another, but we're actually all on one team together to watch this company do amazing things and to help each other, maximize our potential and grow our businesses and live the lives that we want to live. And if you're the kind of agent that doesn't want to be a part of that, and you just want to keep everything to yourself, this might not be a great fit for you. Now, that's a tough transition because at most brokerages, there's no real incentive to give to your fellow coworkers, to give away systems, strategies, anything like that. You really want to hold things, close to the vest at most brokerages. But at eXp, the thing about this model is that it makes it so that you want to give away everything that you know so that you can help everybody else grow. hard part of being a publicly traded company. We want to see this thing do incredibly well. So, being able to give is a big part of being at this company. And if you don't have any interest in that, and in fact, if you frown upon it, that's probably not an attitude that you want to be bringing around all the time. The good thing about eXp, I guess, it is a cloud-based brokerage. We don't have traditional offices. So if you're not participating in stuff, it's not the end of the world. But that negative attitude, having a bad attitude, having an attitude where you don't care about your coworkers, that's not a great fit for this company. I think at the end of the day, I'm looking to partner with people who really want to give to their coworkers and really want to be supportive and bring that positive attitude every day. And the fourth type of agent that I don't think is a great fit at eXp is going to be a seasoned agent who can't get through a deal without going to their broker 12 times. You know the type of agents that I'm talking about. They're out there. There's always a couple at every company. And the reason for this is mostly that, while we have state broker teams, they are in charge of, hundreds, if not thousands of agents. And they honestly cannot dedicate all their time to one or two agents. Now, I remember when I was at Keller Williams, talking to one of the ex-brokers, there was always one or two people at that office that were calling them 5-6 times for every single one of their transactions. Listen, maybe I just don't think that person should be a real estate agent at all, but there are going to be some companies out there where a broker will hold your hand through every transaction, even when you've been in the business 7-8 years, and they don't have any problem with it. Personally, I think you need to figure out how to do your job a little bit better. But that's probably maybe a slightly harsh, a little unpopular opinion. But, at eXp, we have a bunch of different ways to get a hold of our broker. You can go in eXp World and meet with them face-to-face there, email, workplace, phone, doesn't matter. We've got a ton of different ways to get a hold of your broker. But that being said, this is not a company that's set up to have agents who need their broker all the time. New agents get assigned a mentor, so so it's not an issue for new agents because we have that support for new agents. But once they've graduated out of the mentor program and know what they're doing, the expectation is that you shouldn't need your broker 12 times a deal to get through every single transaction. All right, so the fifth type of agent that I don't think is a perfect fit for eXp is going to be an agent who insists on going to the office every day, but there isn't an eXp branch office in their city, and there isn't a Regus. And then I guess on another level, there wouldn't be a Gather or any other sort of shared workspace where they could rent space pretty cheap. These are going to be agents who are mostly going to come from traditional firms where they're used to going to an office every day, and probably from smaller towns where there aren't a lot of places to go to get out of your office to get out of your home to go work. Like, I live in a city where I can at least go to a bunch of different coffee shops and I can go work from there. We happen to be in our branch office location right here, so I'm filming this in our branch office. But if eXp hasn't made a lot of headway in your city yet, and there isn't a branch office for you to go to on a daily basis, and you insist on going, and I get it, like, I'm an office guy. I don't work nearly as well at home as I do at the office, so I love going to the office, but I also work great from coffee shops and things like that. But if you need to go to the office and there isn't an option there, at eXp we do have a membership at Regus, so everybody can go to Regus. But if you're also in a smaller town, there's just probably not going to be a Regus for you to go to. So this is going to be the person that really struggles to transition to eXp, where we're cloud-based. If you don't have a physical location, the expectation is you're going to mostly work from home, or just go find a Panera or a Starbucks and go work from there. And a lot of agents are going to struggle with that. A lot of agents want to be around other agents and be around their coworkers. So if you are that kind of agent, you may struggle with the transition to eXp. All right, so those are the 5 types of agents that I don't think would be a perfect fit for eXp. There's still plenty of other stuff to love about the company, so even if you do still fall into one of those 5 categories, you still might want to look at eXp. But you know what? I get it if another company is a better fit for you. But if you are interested in learning more about eXp, my contact information is in the link below. Head over to teamtortellini.com. A lot more information there. Other videos here on YouTube. Reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you more about partnering with me here at eXp.